YouTube, what's the vibes, man? It's your man Charlotte V. We're gonna check out Jada Kiss, Fat Joe. They saying Fat Joe talk too much. They saying Fat Joe overtalk his guests. So I can't wait to see what it's about. It just came on 18 minutes ago. We're gonna check it out and see what's good, man. See what's goody on this bright day. What's the day? I don't even know the day. Today is the 20th. Tuesday. It's cold outside. Ooh, it's cold. I think it's like 20 degrees in New York, man. It's okay, cool. Let's see how much. What is the actual temperature? Damn, I say it feels like 3 degrees. Should say 15. I'm inside all day today. I want to say 26, 21. It feels like 3 degrees outside. By the time it start getting real cold, because it ain't got real cold yet.
This is about to get spicy.
They saying Fat Joe talk too much. But he do. I think Fat Joe just be a little bit excited. And then he a bully too, so he gonna bully the conversation.
Yeah, what up, y'all?
Well, only thing they need is somebody just respectfully to tell him, like, can kind of chill a little bit, bro. Even though he don't mean no harm, he just be overly too excited, and he got so much to say, and so many ideas be popping up in his head as the artist be talking, and he gotta realize, like, let them finish, but also hold your thought to say your story and your thought after they done, because we want your story and we want your input. So
You know who it is, your boy Jada. You know what it is, the Joe and Jada show.
that blue heart.
Every show legendary,
I like
every
that blue.
show iconic. Most iconic and the most legendary. We don't have it yet.
That's what Holmes said. You say he curved us. I never asked him to do the show yet. No.
Save yourself a favor.
Do myself a favor.
Don't do
Save
it.
a little piece for later.
Save a little bit.
I see when you said that, Nori was like laughing in the comments, like he know this guy is the curved king when it comes to doing podcasts and all. I think I might have to step up. I don't know. I think I could do it. I feel like I could do it.
Me
Sometimes
too.
when it's some shit I feel like I can't do,
You
I'll
gotta
be
do
real
it.
with myself and be like, yo, I can't pull it off. But I think I could do it.
Me too.
I hope you can.
What's up with these inflated numbers, right? Listen, people out there, it's great to be inspired.
He might as well be on that show. That'd be so dope if JD just pop up on that bitch one day.
These numbers. Like, is these numbers real? Because I feel like I get to the bag, right? And everything about me says I get to the bag. There's no bullshit. Because of my crib, shit is a palace. You see what I drive, you see what I wear on my wrist, you see, it's no illusion. And I'm a crackhead compared to these numbers I be hearing other guys get. I'm not talking about, I'm just saying in general, you could see headlines, yo, such and such 200 million, this guy's making 30 million a year, this guy. I don't see it. I don't see the residue. No, I don't think. I know it's inflated. I know these numbers is probably some shit, yo, 10-year plan, hopefully something happened. This shit ain't real, man. Every time I turn around, I hear about somebody else getting crazy money, and every time me and you come around them, we smoking them on every level. So I don't know what, and I know I'm not getting that kind of money, these inflated numbers. Why did I even think about that behind the scenes? Something we was talking about, something we was just like, oh yeah, they said ASAP Rocky sold 1 billion records before pre-sale. Somebody said bots, this, that. I don't know. I just don't know. I know he got a cult following, but that's more than a cult. That's a nation of people, 1 million people that download the thing. God bless him. He's a beautiful guy. But
Different though, he's different. He doing
1 million pre-orders.
different, man.
It's a pre-save, is what they call it on Spotify. It lets fans auto-add an upcoming album or single to their Spotify library the moment it goes live?
My thing is, you
So
think
see,
it's
it's
because
patient.
Because I don't know, somebody strike me if I'm dead or a lightning rod. And I'm not trying to single out. I really wasn't even talking about strike me if I'm dead. But I haven't. For a motherfucker to move units like that, I gotta hear some shit on the radio all day. He gotta be pandemonium. It ain't just, yo, I'm coming out with a slow leaker and you sell $1 million on the first day.
Some shit. Shout out to J. Cole. He got project coming out called The Fall Off, and he got a mixtape where he used some of the locks. He rhymed over Money, Power, Respect. He rhymed over Can I Live? Killed them shit. So Cole is coming back in a major way.
Do we look at him the same? Being that they screwed his head off the big three.
Here his bars, all of that shit don't matter.
It's over.
He's coming great.
Let me tell you something, man. They screwed his head off the big three. Is he in the big three?
I don't like that terminology,
cool.
So give me a pass. But they better screw his shit back on that.
Listen, let me tell you something. No matter what you call it in your biggest heyday, no matter what, you
It's
call.
all about the music. You going off the internet.
I'm not going off the internet. I'm talking.
Or it's got to go back on, man.
I'm talking about hip hop, right? So what I'm saying to you is, you guys were fucking miniature compared to 50 Cent just sold 30 million records. You went at him. You went to the yard with the sword.
Answering your own question.
What's that?
He could sell 100 million. The bars and the power of the people in the street made all of that shit irrelevant.
He didn't come outside. Jada.
It's all in the music. You
Okay.
talk about knocking him out the park, and this and that and that and this.
I gotta hear it.
He got some shit. You know what I mean?
Are you ever thinking of selling your catalog?
I think about it every day.
Well, I got the buyers. You want me to do that? I can do that for you. Get you super rich real quick, security. You know what happens? People take advantage. This is my logic. God forbid something happens, car accident, Jada Kid, the locks guy. Niggas is going on tour or something. The van flips over. Somebody that your wives think that you really trusted, that you love, and this, they come over and say, well, you know, we can help. We can get you $8 million. And your wife is like, $8 million? Meanwhile, they're gonna get $26 million for the shit, $36 million for it. Me, I wanna secure that. You know what I'm saying? If I die, I wanna feel good and say to myself, yo, I know I left my family enough money. Now, if they blow enough money, that's their problem. And I wake up every day like, eat my scrambled eggs and be like, if y'all blow it, that's on y'all. That's not me. Don't be walking around here and talking about I ain't leave you shit or I ain't take care of the family. But that's what I think is important about the catalog, is because you know business and y'all gonna do the right business and y'all gonna sell your shit for the right price. But if you pass away and your wife don't know what's going on, it's gonna be somebody that you told her you trust. That's gonna sit down and be like, yo, you know what? I could get y'all 8 million, 9 million, and the shit really worth 30 million.
I don't think K do.
No, K ain't the guy. No, K ain't the guy. K ain't the guy. It's gonna be an industry guy that you always respected that's gonna sit down and be like, listen, guys, I could take care of you, get you 9 million. 9 million off the cloud sounds like a big number. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers getting 27 million. That's why I suggest you should do it. That's just my opinion. You can't wait to let people play with your family. You know what I'm saying? But the numbers is inflated. We back at the numbers is inflated and we moving on. Oh, you said J. Cole. I don't look at him the same. He ain't come outside. Sometimes you tell me, Joe, you want the 100 million, this, that, you gotta say the truth. I don't look at him the same. The fucking sword is dull. I don't care what he spit. Cause I've been listening to him spitting. I always said he's one of the greatest. And all that is irrelevant to me when you talking all that gangster shit and they call you to the yard and you don't step outside. I can't look at you. That's like you seeing the dude who they always told you, and you know you always thought he was tough. And you see some other kingpin nigga, some smack his cheek off and the nigga, my bad, and walk off. I'm keeping it a buck with you. That's how I look at
the
this shit.
music, man. The music is great.
I don't give a fuck if you lose. I never forget Everlasting Eminem.
But the thing about it, though,
knew he couldn't beat Eminem. He came
but
outside.
he trying to say is that he don't respect J. Cole because they call him out and he want to battle. But the thing about it, look how much damage that shit caused. Like like when you rap battle and when you go against and when y'all compete, this shit ain't really fun and games because people gonna get disrespectful. Excuse me, people gonna cross the line, and that really is the problem because if we was to battle and be in a competition and we all cool at the end of the day, it'll be all good. But if you get mad because I beat your ass, or if you get mad at what I said and you cross the line, like people gonna cross the line. And that what happened with Drake and Kendrick. Look, them boys are cool, now they ain't cool. One crossed the line and the other crossed the line, and it turned out all bad. It can get ugly. Drake shit been shot up, like all type of shit. So it was a lot going on, and he's smart enough to realize, like, I don't want all that going on. Like, he would have fucked his whole shit up with going on like that. It would have been bad. Like, people, like, some people want to see two people clash, but some people got enough sense to be like, you know what? Man, that shit ain't even worth it, bro. I ain't even doing that. It ain't even worth it because once I win and you can't take the win, it gonna be a problem.
The yard.
And I don't want no problems.
He came outside. And so that's just how I look at it. Big up J. Cole, the whole crew, North Carolina and all that, but he caught stage fright. Supposed to come outside, man. He did.
He did, man.
All right.
Fouled out gracefully, but that don't never mean he wasn't. I mean, where we come from, all call outs.
What they say in the Game of Thrones, what they say, the North never forgets. Remember when the Starks come? They go, the North never forget. Yeah, you're not waiting 6 months to let the smoke clear to come back outside and talk legendary and all that. Like, it's like the North never forgets.
Into that. He just ended what he into.
Yeah.
Coming from you,
Shit's crazy.
you go to war. Jadakiss go to war. Jadakiss go to war. The Locks go to war. I'm a J. Cole fan. I'm just telling you, they don't hit me as tough. You know what I'm saying? If Fat Joe talking all that Fat Joe the Gangster, there's a video of me getting my face smacked off. You ain't gonna hear Flo Joe the same. You're gonna be like, man, and that was your face smacked off in public. It was like, yo, you said, no, I rescind it. I'm coming back. No, I didn't mean it. You know when you ride and bike and then you do the pedal backwards, the shit pedals backwards?
Roll back.
That's what he did. He rolled back, brother. You know when the fucking 10-speed be going tick, 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 tick? Yo, you know when you hear this shit? No, you hear the tick, tick?
Hey, like you hit your knee.
You know when your shit go back?
Yeah, but when you roll that shit back with the metal pedals and that scrape up your shins,
Kill you.
oof.
All right, let's talk about Jalen Brunson.
What about Jalen Brunson? He got spun. We don't know how real it is. I was at Dr. Rock. Dr. Rock is the Knicks foot doctor. He ain't hear nothing. Nobody rushed Jalen Brunson to him and all
I
that.
think it's one of those. I think it's a couple
Oh,
games.
I hope
That
so.
had hard as fuck with Jadakiss
He's
got
got
on.
it. He's got
That
it
shit
discombobulated. The Knicks last night, I stood up to 1-something. They got rocked. When I say rock, Precious Achua, that's an old classic. You traded me.
He gave the next work.
Oh, he gave them niggas not work. I think he from up your way. He from Westchester, 1,000,000%. Precious Achua lives in. He grew up in Westchester.
From Africa. He ain't from up.
Precious Achua, Google James.
Cool.
He's from Westchester.
I don't know about that.
Well, he gave them
I
niggas.
never heard of him until he got on the Knicks.
God forbid he lost 3 or 4 baskets. That nigga had like 20 something. Thank God he missed 4. He was killing them. Total fucking destruction.
They ain't from two-time felon. They ain't from Westchester.
Bah!
I ain't forget that.
But the Bronx is
I don't know that.
Let me tell you something. That guy's from up there. He's from like Scarsdale and all that shit. I'm telling you. He's
That's
from up
why he
Westchester.
He played for the Knicks. He,
No.
he
I'm
just
just
told you he.
telling you what the fluidity king says. Like Clyde Frazier be like from Westchester. He was born in Nigeria. There you go. Let me ask you something. In Spain,
Africa.
let me ask you a question. Have you seen many blacks, Spanish, Spain, from Europe, Spain. Have you seen many blacks Spanish Spain? No.
Spanish Spain.
Why the fuck?
Have you seen many black
Spaniards.
Spain?
Why is the whole Spain soccer team black? They all from like Nigeria, Africa. They import them and be like, yo, he playing for Spain. They're not really Spanish or French or it's all of them. Like Giannis, the Greek, the Freak. Greek, the Freak is African.
Greek with the freak. Who the done?
Greek, the Freak started crying the other day.
Greek the
He
freak.
went out.
This shit's contagious. Greek
What?
the freak.
He's Greek, the Freak. I'm
Giannis
saying it wrong.
They was booing him.
He went like this. And took a cuckoo. Listen.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah,
This nigga's crazy.
Listen, let me tell you something. If I brought the only championship to a town in 50 years or some shit like that, and you booing me, I'm gonna feel a certain way. Not only that, give a fuck what you heard. Milwaukee is a tough way of life.
Charge it too, but I can't find it.
When Giannis said, yo,
That
I'm
shit came
staying in
with a charge,
Milwaukee,
that's-
nobody
Hey.
believed that, but you was like, yo, he should be, that's like, yo, listen, man.
They gave him enough money to buy a village. You would have stayed there too.
No, I would have stood. You know, I'm in New York like I'm one of the monks walking for peace. Nigga, I'm a Miami body already. My shit, I'm cold for no reason. I'm in the house with this heat on 80. I can't fuck with this shit. I don't care how many puffers I got or whatever the fucking shit is. This shit cold out here. The fucking cold is inside. I don't know if y'all understand. I'm fucking cold. And I got a family that don't want to put the fucking heat on.
Oh, you got the house.
Huh?
Your house like mine. They like it cold.
They do
I
not.
like it hot.
No, they want it cold.
They want it cold.
I can't get no hot. How about I pay the fucking bills and I still can't get heat? I gotta walk around with like a fucking blanket and shit like Charlie Brown. What's the guy, Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown always got the blanket, one of them.
That's Linus.
Nigga, I'm like Linus in the house. I gotta take a shower with a blanket. I gotta take a shower with a blanket, beat this shit out of control. They don't want the heat.
Shower with a blanket.
They don't want the heat. I'm sitting there, I go like this. The other day, my wife tells me, she says, for the first time in the history of mankind, she says, it's hot in here, right? I looked at her, I said, it's hot. She said, it's hot in here. I said, well, you do know they have buttons right behind you that'll make this warm. If you press the button, it won't be fucking cold. Yo, cause somebody please help me, man.
Yeah, but you know what it is, Joe, especially with the wives. You know why they always hot.
Menopause.
Perimenopausal.
Menopause is real, guys. Menopause is real. Hot flashes. All that shit is real.
I don't even know what that
Yeah,
is.
2 times a fella came out with a duffel bag of flags. He feel like this shit about to go flagrant. He like, yo,
Fellas, man.
2 times the fella brought out 1,000,000 flags.
How you feel about Ja Morant? Ja.
What you want me to feel about
I
John?
think you need a fresh start.
1,000,000,000%. He needs a fresh start. But the problem is, maybe they should send him to Miami as a gun state. He can have a legal gun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, you know your kids
I ain't lying.
better than anybody in the world. If you living somewhere where they're gonna give 2 years to your son no matter what for the gun, move your ass to Atlanta, Miami, somewhere where the guns is legal. I got friends with 100 machine guns in Miami.
What happened to his son?
What?
They're gonna kill him.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Your son walking around with a gun in New York City where Johnny Cochran,
So the solution
Lil Wayne
is
get time.
send him to Beirut where everybody got guns in
that's a
it.
fact.
Nah, that ain't good.
I got a cousin, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I never looked at life like this. I got a cousin,
Uh-oh.
and I love you, cuz. I'm not gonna say your name for this one, because this is crazy.
Hey,
I'm sitting in the car now. I'm sitting in the car. My cousin, great guy. He went to Iraq and Afghanistan 4 times. This guy FaceTime me be like, cuz, right there. He said, Corporal Major Jonathan did like, yo, he bit the juice. He is in the military. He's in the military. He's serving this country with a smile on his face. Like, you know, you would say Michael Jordan or Reggie Jackson. Major Jonathan Wilkins. Like, he believed that hype. They brainwashed him to death. But I'm with him one day. I said, yo, cuz, you've been in the fucking army for like 12 years. People do 4 years and get out of there. He said, cuz, I like to kill. I never looked at it like that. Right? So you think of all these guys playing video games, Night Fork and all that shit. This guy actually...
Night Fork. Yo, throw those shits. He called it Night Fork.
You called it two-time, fella.
Yo.
You should tell who's gonna win the Miami game because he brought the flags out. Them shits coming from your day. Yo, what is the name of the game?
Fortnite, man.
Fortnite. I don't know
Called it
shit.
Night Fork.
Listen,
You do?
is it? You could. Let me tell you something. Kids could take that a step.
Win.
They could take that a step further.
And go to the
Join the
military.
army and kill.
Yep.
My cousin Deadass told me that.
Man.
Yo, it was chilling. Alright. I got the nicest cousin in the world. I sat with him, I said, yo, cuz, don't you think you press your luck? He really went out there to war 4 times. Afghanistan, Iraq. I'm not lying to you, my little cousin. And the man said, yo, cuz, I like to kill. I said, I looked at him, goosebumps. I was like, think about it. That's legal killing, right? I guess that's why they can't adjust when they get back here walking through Walmart and shit like that. A car honk the horn like you killing out there.
I'm telling you, you know what I always thought? I always thought, like, how the fuck killing in the military? I always thought how killing in the military is legal, bro. If you're supposed to kill and thou shalt not kill and God don't want you to kill, why the fuck and how the fuck you can go kill in the military, bro? That don't make no damn sense to me. You're supposed to be killing, no damn about it. So, my point is, why the fuck is you killing, bro? Like, that shit don't make no sense, man. That shit ain't never made no sense. That's why I like that. Like, your people want you to go to the military. I ain't going no damn military. No disrespect to people that went to the military, but I ain't want to kill nobody, hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought of that, like, damn, you don't supposed to kill. But why, how, and why come killing is legal in the military? That shit crazy. That shit crazy. And people that really, the young niggas that really like to shoot and kill, I ain't never understood why they won't go in the military. If you like to shoot, if you like to kill, that just makes sense to me, what to do.
Now you come back here and your daughter's like, she got a dance recital? Them niggas is fried.
Yo. Dance recital.
Yes. They want you to kill. They come back here and act like,
Talking about too much killing, man. Let's talk about. Let's give a pre round of applause. Tiana Taylor brought home that supporting actor.
that was so big.
That was huge. That was very big for Harlem, big for hip hop, big for New York, big. Just that was a grand moment for her family. I got on that remix of that song she played on Joe and Jada on the deluxe albums coming out. You know what I mean?
You did it.
They duct taped her to a rocket ship. She about to be. She fucking
I
out
don't
of
know
here.
what's crazy is they think I cap, but she was here, she confirmed. I know it's just she's 10 years old. She knew who she was gonna be and what she was gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And we meet kids all the time. You never met a kid like this. She used to come to the Rocco and I coach in a fucking bike, dressed like a tomboy, and she'd be like, yo, Joe, introduce me to Pharrell. I'm gonna be the biggest in the game. Yo, Joe, I like that record. And I'm like, from 10 years old. And so when she wins the speech, she wins the thing the other day, I'm watching, and she goes, oh my God, my babies. That shit hit me a different way because she got babies. Like, I look at Tiana Taylor like 10-year-old. Like, I might be bugged out. Like, I look at her like, oh, my niece, whatever. When she said her babies, it made me realize she's a grown-ass fucking woman with kids.
Yeah.
And so, to see the 360, the full circle moment is crazy. And we need that.
In the podcast category.
That's bullshit. Listen, I know how this shit works.
We ain't never get nominated for that, so don't even think.
I know how the shit work, though, kids.
You starting today to push for it.
We ain't getting no
Push for what?
Even if we get
Fuck outta
nominated, we
here,
just go in there just to sit.
Guess what, bro? They do a hip hop category. They can pick in Rory and Mao.
Yo.
Fuck out of here, man. We done been through the
Shout out to
okie doke.
Rory and Mal.
We done been through that shit. We know what this is.
Niggas straight.
Nigga can't fuck with. Matter of fact, let's talk about some shit, right? Some people call me from the back phone, the red phone. They said you was gonna talk to me. You ain't talked to me. But I knew what they was gonna talk to me about. They said, Joe, you talk too much on the show.
I might need a shot or something right now. It's about to get spicy.
Do you feel like that? That I talk too much?
I wanna hear.
No, I wanna hear what you got to say.
The problem is you cutting me off. And you cutting me off while we trying to fix the problem. You know, we the number one targeted right now. You know what I'm saying? You always say it yourself. They can't fuck with us. We the biggest. We this, that, this. That's what I stole off you. That, this. That's your shit. That, this. You can cut me off all day. You just can't cut me off with the same story. But I made him make you a date. You got about a 10 clip of you saying that I gotta bring it to you before somebody else, before they try to use it against us.
Stories is legendary. See,
Look,
lights turn.
God.
God
I
said,
just watched your pocket look though. That was the fucking God.
Big Pun just shut you down.
That was it.
Big Pun turned all the lights off.
Jada, I'm glad you told. But I got you.
You finished?
Go ahead.
Okay. You clear. We started this podcast. Okay? I knew it would work. Jada Kiss, before this podcast, your own fans ain't really know your personality like that because you don't talk much.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't.
Let me talk.
Go ahead.
Fuck you. I'm throwing it flat. Because you blaming me for some shit you doing right now.
Being quiet.
All right. So you ain't like to talk. So I felt like I gotta drive this bitch. I don't think I knew or anybody knew how fucking
I'm cutting you off. When we started the podcast, it was supposed to be sports and this, that, your word again. It turned into you came on, I want to smoke, our whole geographic of the podcast changed. Then whatever you say took an effect. Because I'm your co. I'm riding with you. And I'm not fucking, I don't play with the ledge. You like the ledge.
Now I gotta touch the third rail.
Yeah.
The thing is, I gotta touch the third rail. The thing is, you not let me talk. Okay, how about that?
You talking on you?
Another
That's
flag.
where we got to this. That's how we got it.
Another flag on the play. Let me explain something to you, Jada. At first, it was like, yo, Jada gotta talk. They was giving me the other side of it. Saying, who gives a fuck? We're the number one podcast in the game. I got the empirical data. Everybody can lie about what they want to talk about, the inflated numbers. I got the fucking empirical. Google that. Empirical data. I got it. Only guy with more views. Only guy with more views than us, if we keeping this shit above,
Joe Rogan.
is Shannon Sharp.
Oh.
And it's Shannon Sharp because he had fucking Cat Williams go up there and do 100 million when Cat Williams decided to crash the fuck. That's the Hudson plane. Like what the shit Cat Williams did, that nigga took that shit to a whole decimal point. Cool. We right behind him. Everybody else is way behind us. Everybody. Rookie of the year, I don't give a fuck what you want. I got the numbers. We make something out of nothing. God bless us. People love this show. This ain't your normal dinosaur podcast. This shit is like a fucking sitcom. It's like the honeymoon in Sanford and Son. We got all shit going on here. People in tune that love it. Sometimes when we got guests that don't have that fluidity, because I don't know why some people do the podcast or do interviews, not just mine. They come here like somebody forced them to come here. And I gotta get something out of them. So I gotta tell a story to make them feel comfortable to do whatever the fuck I can do on earth for these motherfuckers to talk. Right? With that being said, we're the #1 podcast in hip hop culture.
I don't know.
Okay, listen.
You got the Imperial.
No. What I didn't realize is that, shout out to the staff. You clip, you do everything, you produce it well, but this shit is our shit. The shit we talking, we put that, I don't know about, I said it halfway, now you fucked. You with Fat Joe. You always with Fat Joe. At first you could have got out of here and still been there. Now you guilty by association. You fucked. You all the way locked in. But at first I'm telling all these stories, clowning myself, crazy this, that, this. I'm not the same Fat Joe. That's why you see niggas playing with me in the dirty section like they think, oh, he's rich, he's a nice guy. These guys wouldn't they couldn't clean my socks. So I go like this, all right, cool, I'm doing whatever so we can do exactly what we're doing. The #1 rated show, we got the biggest deal at fucking Netflix. We good to go. The point is, what you not realize is the last time I dealt with corporate America is the time when I put out an album and I sell 2 million records, and a white nigga comes with me to accept the award that I never met in my life, who told me he A&R'd the album. He did. Cardi B wins the award. Some dude she never met in her life goes stand next to her at the Grammys and takes the credit. We call that Monday morning quarterback. Now we got the biggest show. We flying, yeah, Fat Joe talks too much. Yeah, he cuts niggas off. We know that. He has a problem with that. Yes, I know that. You want me to fucking lie to you? I know I have a problem. The problem is, the problem is, it's working.
Talking shit.
So now you get some white nigga from Seattle or Washington State who know what's the biggest shit we got under our shit. Yo, Joe and Jada, they go on to Netflix. They the biggest. This and I want a Monday morning quarterback and tell a guy to stop talking and let me produce this way and direct. Who the fuck are you, nigga? We #1. You don't tell me what to do. It's fucking impossible. You don't tell me what to do. Listen, guys, I could take the show on the road, pack this shit up, and quit the podcast game. I don't give a fuck. But one thing you're not gonna do is I let them do that shit to me. We talked about the other day. I fucking manufactured the #1 record. I hate that shit. I don't even want to perform it, but you know, they gassed me. Get a #1. We went and did the most corniest shit. Shit went #1. But these guys know how to come. They start trying to change shit, and I had something to say with it, and this, man, get the fuck out of here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yes, America, I have a problem. But let me tell you what it is. They call me one of the greatest storytellers of all time. My audience, my original audience, is my projects. I used to stay up every summer day to 6 in the morning talking shit. 30 of us, girls, guys, we just telling stories. That's how I learned how to story tell. Because I got to invent shit. We dead broke, we in the projects, we got to invent stories, we got to this and this and that. So the way I tell a story is I can look at you in the dark room and I got to have you there. What Chico did now, what Tashim did now, I got to make you be present at the story, right? So I'm giving you this whole story, then it's all timing. The reason why the show is timing. Your humor is incredible humor. I call you Grady because you one of the niggas. You say some shit, I get it on the way home. I don't even catch your shit, right? While we shooting. I go home and watch the replay, and the man is sniping everything. Oh my God, this guy's killing me, right? This, that. So the point is, we got the biggest deal. Nobody ever been in the podcast game for 6 months and went and got a deal with fucking Netflix. Nobody ever had every guest you ever thought. We turning niggas down. The biggest people every day begging to come on the show. Right? So I know that somebody want to fuck this up. Somebody want to come in and say, change the energy, the direction of where you going. No, you want me to be?
Yeah.
You want me to try 1 or 2 weeks not saying nothing, Fat Joe on the side like this? It's the producer. You want me to try that? I want you to try that. Shut the fuck up. Fat Joe just here. Here, thank you for your money.
I didn't want you to just shut the
Fat Joe like this.
I want you to give a lane to the guests that are here. Think about it like a feature on a song. You featured on a song. You want someone to sing it over your verse.
Do you know what happens to me? By the way, the guests ain't saying that. The guests love it. They come here, they know I'm crazy. They know I'm 730. But let me tell you something.
I gotta go.
So you leaving me talk by myself? I'm waiting for you there. Jada Kiss on some bullshit. Let me tell you something. You on some bullshit.
This is gonna do numbers.
Huh?
This segment's gonna do numbers, by the way.
This segment's gonna do numbers?
They all do numbers. They all do.
Oh, this one's gonna do numbers.
They all do.
You hear that? You hear that, nephew? Yo, you hear that, nephew? This one's gonna do numbers, huh? What the fuck y'all think we do numbers by mistake? No, it's a miracle. I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, Joe.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Yeah, Joe.
I captivate the audience.
You know what?
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom too.
And the whole team is quitting. They boycotting right now. The whole set's going. I don't give a fuck, guys.
Yeah,
I'll take that from you, two-timer fella. I'll take that from you. I take that from you because you're one of us. So when my man named two-timer fella said, yo, Joe, just chill. But let me tell you what happens to me. I wanted to say it in front of Jada. The shit that fucks me up, right, is this is a show that we are trying to do the impossible.
Yeah.
Being positive.
Yeah.
Giving flowers and uplifting the culture. That is not where society is.
I ain't lying.
When you watch the news,
It's all
the
niggas.
first 20 minutes is who got killed, who got stabbed on the train,
Yeah.
who beat up a conductor, who killed the bodega man. This niggas want controversy. When you look at these podcasts, everybody's dissing your mother.
Ain't
You
lying.
this,
Yeah,
this,
they
this.
talking real
They
shit.
feel like that's the only way to bring the views up. We even got my brothers doing rap battles over podcasts and shit. Right? So everybody feel like the way to the promised land is everybody dissing each other.
Yeah.
All right, Kiss. Unfortunately,
Hit it again.
me and you
Let's go.
chose to be the Harriet Tubmans of the game. You're not listening. We the Underground Railroad. We are here to preserve the culture. We are here to give people flowers. We are here to do this positive. I don't know if you turned around, nobody wins positive.
Right.
That's why when you watch the news, they be like 10 people killed today. You watch. All these other rap hip hop podcasts, they got you believing that they gotta diss each other
I ain't lying.
and diss people and
You
doing
make
all
it,
that to
yeah.
get
Leave the dirty section
views.
alone.
No, they ain't the dirty section.
Yeah,
They
but I'm telling you, the same thing you saying is what you doing to the dirty section.
Nah,
no,
no.
fuck the dirty section.
Let them get they back.
Oh, they call my mother Leslie. Fuck them. We not even talking. You want me to leave the dirty?
Yes.
All right, I'll leave them
Let
alone.
them get their
That's
back.
what you want me to say?
Yeah.
They love this shit. They feel like they get acknowledged.
Yeah, but it's
A
a
big
big
boys
boys
watching.
watching.
All right, I ain't going
this
this
back.
Don't diss the dirty section no
Nah,
more.
those my.
Okay, that's it. We move on. No more Aeon, radio, no good
That's
more
it,
in
yeah.
Vietnam.
Leave them alone.
Fuck you niggas and suck my dick, nigga. I'ma chill for Kiss. I'ma chill for Kiss. Listen, nah. That's gone. Listen.
Yo,
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what my problem is, and y'all don't understand. So we got a positive show.
Yo.
We going to,
I ain't say that didn't follow up with, so we got a positive.
we do. Don't guess. You know why? You don't be in the dirty section. Them niggas be killing me in the dirty.
Cause you bothering them.
They got me gay. They got me gay. They got me. I'm a rat. I'm a gay. I'm pussy. I'm a thief. You can't even begin. Like I've been called.
You let all
Everything.
Bobby, and you know.
I've been called everything in the game. Now let me explain something to you, right? The problem is, this is the problem. Here's the shit y'all might not understand or don't like is if I'm interviewing somebody, we already going against the grain because we trying to be positive. So if I see somebody here, legend, and while I ask them a question and they speaking, I think it's some shit
in my head.
like viral that they got something, and I stop and be like, "But what about that?"
Yeah.
Just let them finish. And then they say the shit you think of.
Yeah, I did.
That's what I'm saying.
I said at the beginning.
Yeah, my feelings are hurt,
Rich is
kids.
here about to tell us Nas he was in the desert.
We
with
got the
his tigers.
Samoans here. This is
Yo.
that's my man Rocco and Rocco. Who's the wrestler? Nah, if y'all can see our crew outside, we got all the United Nations. Who's my man? Tatiki, what's the guy from
This thing is wilding today. Yo, Rich, what kind of diet pack? What did you spike him with, dog? It's crazy. Oh, shit.
I'm no different than the little niggas. The little niggas, they made something out of nothing. They got to the paper. I can't tell them shit. The odds of you becoming successful as a rapper is 1 in maybe 100 million. And when I see a young boy over there in Bugattis and shit like that, I even if I know what's good for him, I can't tell him nothing. Because he made the impossible happen. When you fuck with me and you poke the bear, I turn into the little niggas. Because you can't tell me shit. We turned this bitch up. These guys wish. These competition, these podcasts, they loving this show.
Yeah.
They're like, please slow him down.
Please
Please talk him off.
Tell you the truth.
I'm telling you. Yo, listen, yo, K, the competition, they loving this show. This episode, they like, yes. Stop that nigga. He's a freight train moving. This guy know where it's going. He said this guy, I touched the third round, the algorithm, the disc. I know what it is. It's cool. Today in hip hop and culture, we're gonna be dinosaurs and follow the instructions. Today in the year 2005, Serena Williams won the get the fuck out of here.
Today's show is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. We've been rolling with the Hard Rock Bet all regular season long, and now Hard Rock Bet is here for what is shaping up to be an incredible playoff run. You know what I love doing with these big standalone playoff games? Same game parlays. Lock in one matchup at a time and stack your picks. Maybe the quarterback throws for 250, the running back hits 100, and the tight end punches in the first touchdown. Hard Rock Bet gives you tons of ways to build your same game parlay, turning big game days into bigger paydays. And if you miss kickoff, don't worry. Hard Rock Bet has live in-game betting, so you're never too late to be in the action. You find a winner or grab that player prop you meant to play and live bet between snaps in just a few easy taps. If you haven't tried your first bet on Hard Rock Bet, there's still time for you to get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Just place a $5 bet. If it hits, you get not only your winnings, but also an extra $150 in bonus bet. Just because your team may be out of it, that doesn't mean you have to sit on the sidelines.
Everybody telling Joe the real, but that is true. That when they be talking, or sometimes they talk so slow. See, Fat Joe can talk fast, and then he got so many stories, and then he be so excited to talk that he cut him off, and his brain worked too fast. He just like Charleston White and T.I. Like T.I. got the same problem, I feel like. When he was interviewing Master P one time, he was cutting him off, but I know that
Getting to the
he
bag.
just be too excited, that's all. And he talked too
I
fast.
wrote something too. I wrote a bar, Jada Kiss bar. God said not. He's saying he gonna leave streaming to get into fashion. I said, don't leave while you hot. That's how Mace screwed it up. Kanye West said that. Don't leave while you hot. That's how Mace screwed it up. Don't leave. You know, DJ Khaled, he ain't just become successful. When he was a DJ, I don't give a fuck if he had COVID or flu. He walked in that studio and he DJ. He never let no other DJ behind him. Because he said, that guy might be better than me. He costs 1/10 of what I charge. You can't leave the slot and let Ice Speed and all them dudes run with the Maiden Rosses and all them guys. They're going to take the slot. And you over here, let's hope he know about fashion. Because everybody, you know, all the ball players want to rap, rappers want a ball player that did. Master P left the game to go play baseball, basketball. Niggas are fucking crazy. Now Kaz did not want to do fashion. I'm not saying Kaz ain't the limit.
He said he's retired.
No. Here's the actual what he said. He's not officially done. He's going on a hiatus. When he said he quit, he meant it more as a metaphor. He has a brand that he's trying to get going.
I believe in it, and I might buy some of his clothes. What I'm saying is, don't stop the bread and butter. Just like aspiring rappers out there, keep that 9 to 5, keep that A plan. If you rap and you come off, and if you're making a living off of rapping, if you're streaming, somebody supporting, then you're a rapper. But if you're a guy that nobody's paying attention to, yo, listen. You talking to the wrong guy. I got so many people I know that think they're rapping. Like yo, bro, if you ain't got a following, if you ain't got people tuning in, if you ain't got nobody telling you, yo, by the way, you nice, this, that, other than your crew, you're not professionally rapping. It's just what it is. So Kaz said, the biggest streamer in the world. Don't leave the bread and butter. Do I think you can have a successful clothing brand? Absolutely. I never looked at Young Thug and said, oh, I want to wear that. Whatever he's wearing, but that motherfucker's selling some clothes. Young Thug, he sells clothes. So why couldn't Kaiser not do it? I believe it.
Yeah.
LeBron had the answer for Rich Paul saying, trade Austin Reeves. He said the others. Remember LeBron was
I don't like when Fat Joe be saying, if you ain't made it yet, you ain't gonna make it. Or if you ain't got no following, don't call yourself that. Only reason he get offended is because he in the same lane. So if a rapper is making millions and they call themselves a rapper, and the rapper is rapping but they ain't making millions and they call themselves a rapper, the rappers that making millions always get offended, seem like. But which I understand, but you gotta understand, you in a game that anybody can call themselves that word. Just because you getting paid from it, that don't mean it. That don't mean I don't know. Maybe it is though. But you can call you can call yourself a rapper if you know how to rap. If you spit a rap before, you can call yourself a rapper. You can call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. Like, come on. Like, I mean, you can call yourself a boss with no business, but you got a boss mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is boss status. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you may not run no company, or you may not run no people, but you got a boss mentality. Or you got one person that you control, which is yourself. You the boss of you. You the boss of yourself type shit. But one thing about Fat Joe, he always will say that he always will diss the people that's trying. I guess because he knows so many people that's trying that didn't make it. But if you older and still in the game, that's the same thing as somebody young coming into the game. So if you 50 years old and just starting podcasts, and somebody 30 years old and just starting podcasts, y'all in the same boat. But the thing about it, the rapper got more experience because the rapper been famous. But the person that just starting the podcast, he ain't famous, and the rapper think, Fat Joe think, the nigga that just starting that ain't famous can't make it. But if you made it, they can make it, because I feel like I know I can make it because I got what it takes. I just gotta just do it. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't think I had what it takes, I wouldn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I just gotta really put myself out there and just know. I don't really know what to do. So, but I'm trying to do what I see people doing and do what I think. And then you gotta have money to start off. So this shit is that shit kind of hard though, because you gotta finance the shit. Anytime you have an opportunity, you gotta have the bread. And then when you get in the bread, you gotta take care of yourself, day-to-day living. And then the amount of money that an opportunity costs, you're gonna spend that money on day-to-day living.
Austin Reeves was scoring 40 points a game, him and the other white boy. LeBron didn't say that. Rich Paul said that. Why? The kid was killing before LeBron came back. It's the fucking point I made on this show.
Listen,
that you shot me down.
Will you listen? Everything is numbers. with Luka and AR on the court is no defense. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Jared Jackson from Memphis will help the Lakers tremendously if they did that. Not saying about the things and that with Luka and AR's on the thing. They both gonna have 50 and 40. And they man's is gonna have 60 and 90. So they need some defense.
I think we got one in the Knicks. Tyler Kolek. I think he's one of them. And I hope, just like Pachula bust our ass yesterday in Sacramento, I hope we don't get rid of Tyler Kolek one day and he busts everybody ass. Because when you put him on the field, he remind me of Rondo. He see the whole court. He see the whole. And he can shoot.
I know about Kolek and
One of them joints is one of them guys that's gonna slip away and watch him light up the whole league.
Talking about trading him? They ain't trading Kolek.
Nah, but they talk about trading Austin Reeves. That's our Austin Reeves. Kolek. You don't think so?
No. He didn't. Austin Reeves, he got to do a little bit more to get the Austin Reeves right now.
No, yes. But what I'm saying is I see flashes of it. I see flashes of it. And the problem we've always had as Knicks fans is they get rid of the guy, he becomes a superstar somewhere. That's a nasty habit. Fetty Wap is home. Say he's not rapping about jail. He rapping about hits.
He trying to knock him out the park. Just
You better.
I never, huh?
he wants
time.
he wants shit out the park. He ain't even with that.
He could do it.
He go over there, can he?
He put out 4 number ones in America, not the fake number ones. Not one, not just urban, rhythmic pop. He put out 4. Why was he allegedly selling drugs? I just don't understand. When a guy with 4 number ones on a crackhead day, you can make 25,000. I used to tell Remy all the time. I said, yo, Remy, we can make 5,000 a show. I'm telling you, at the lowest budget, I said we can make 5,000 a show and do 4 or 5 a week, 25,000 a week. It's the best life in the world. If we fell the fuck off, the most we could make is 5,000 a show, 5 of them a week. You still living in a nice house, getting to the bag. Who the fuck told Fetty Wap that he would be in that type of situation with 4 number ones?
That's a
on
good way to
Earth?
think. That's a great way to
what a
think.
number one gets you?
What's the
4.
lowest amount we can make?
Horrible.
Okay,
Whoever
cool.
was around
Always
him-
remember
around him
that.
was
So that or higher.
Horrible, bad people. I suggest Fetty Wap, if you listen to me, you know I love you, brother. Don't hang around with them people. Don't get them back around you. I made the mistake 2, 3 times. You know, I told you this. I said the story already, but this is a relevant story. Feds come take all my money. Wasn't even my fault, guys. I've done everything. The fucking accountant ain't paid the taxes. I showed him he didn't pay the taxes. They said you as the leader of your household are responsible for who you hired. They leave me dead broke. Dead broke meaning I had a little, maybe 400, 500 in the bank. I'm used to M's, right? So I'm feeling unfluidity.
Yo, feeling unfluid.
Yeah, I'm feeling unfluidity. But the blessing and the curse of my rap career is I came out, was a slow burner, Flo Joe digging in the crates, then I knocked on out the park. I think we dug in What's Love, and we flying private planes. With 20 guys, everybody got Cadillac trucks, 20 dudes, Cadillac trucks, steak and lobster every day. I go broke. I get on my knees. I beg God, because you got to really get on your knees. I keep praying to God, this, that. I got lucky, he throws me lean back, a smoker. All of a sudden, the same guys I was hanging with, I forgot. They left me. It wasn't like K and you. They left. All those guys left, nephew. You got to understand, every bum nigga that I fed lobster and steak every day, bought them champagne, bought them cars, paid their rent, they all left. All of them. I come back with lean back, they all on the private again. Boom, back, they riding around with me. We chipping lobster and steak again, we did it. That's one thing motherfuckers say, we did it. When you sitting on your couch, dead broke, praying for your phone to ring and motherfuckers acting like you got AIDS or some shit, they staying away from you. We do lean back, I go for the same mistake. Number one, they all hanging out with me, they eating lobsters, they drinking champagne, they this, that. How about I catch the Fed case? This is really bad. Because I'm sitting on the couch. All I really had was Rich the Barber with me on the couch. He would bring me a Haagen-Dazs. Not good for diabetics. I'm telling y'all not to do it, but I would just eat a Haagen-Dazs. Which like a fat boy stressed out. Vanilla Swiss up.
One of the best ones.
And so I'm up in there and I'm looking, and I got people all around. People I help. Nobody called and said, can I help you? Nobody. When I say nobody came and said. When I went to jail, nobody went by my wife and said, yo, here's 10 grand for you. Something for the culture. You know, man done popped so many bottles for us. The man done bought so many lobsters. Nobody gave $5,000 to my family. Said, here you go. In fact, while I was in jail, dead broke, I was still paying everybody's bills. Not just my family, my guys. Still paying their bills while I'm in jail. Bro, cool. Come back out. I'm really done. I told the story the other day. The game changed. We put out All the Way Up. All the Way Up plays one day on a Thursday. Friday night, Aces. Remember how fly that strip club was in Queens? Aces say, yo, we want to do a single release. I'm telling you now, I understood the Max B coming home shit, right? Because New York City, although we started hip hop, they be thirsty for a win. Like a win, some type of a win. That club one day later was on tilt. Walls are sweaty. It's so sweaty in there, the floors you slide and walk through to your section. It was so lit in there. It was like, yes, New York got one. We're back. Like they acted like that. I fight to get in my VIP. Guess who's in my VIP? All the dudes that didn't call me, that wasn't fucking with me, that left me for dead, that left me, all the same dudes. I forgive them 2 times in a row when I went broke. So we in the club, we loving it, walking out, me and Remy, lights is on, and I get to the door. When I get to the door, I turn around. I said, Pistol, Rich, Percy, all these things, every one of them, you, I left no mistake for judgment. I left nobody saying, I know you ain't talking to me. You, I was almost in convulsions. You're like this, just like this. I might be doing less.
Yeah, he
My
told.
blood pressure must have been on.
Yeah, he did tell that story.
I don't want to see
None of
none
y'all.
of you niggas again in my life. None of you. I'm screaming in the middle of the club. I turn around and walk away. Remy turned around. Because Remy, you know, she more of a dude than a dude. Remy turned around and be like, yo, you heard the guard. None of y'all niggas come around us no more. It's over for you. I don't know if Fetty Wap gonna say it the same way. Can I get a water? But the truth is, he need every bad influence away from him so he can run it up. He could get to the bag, and he could keep his bag.
Yeah.
Because he went to jail, real jail. I seen the jail bitches. He wasn't in no fucking camp. He wasn't in no, he was in jail. Like, you know what that tastes like. You don't want that shit. So you need to be focused. Big up, Fetty Wap. I do believe he's gonna come with another
Welcome
hit.
home. Let me tell you that.
You guys want me to talk about something else, guys?
I've been seeing since after the Max and French episode, you was acting like you try to rob them or you did bad business. I'll be the first one to tell you, I did songs for mad people that blew out the water. You see them, they like, thank you, kids. They definitely not pulling out their phone, calling their lawyer right there, telling them, yo, give them 10%, 5%, 2%, whatever it is. So I gotta give you your props and flowers for doing that type of business, because some people got it misconstrued. Like, you could tell French wasn't really happy, or all he was doing was telling you what happened with the song All the Way Up. And for you to tell your lawyer to fix it and give him some percentage right there, that's solid shit that never goes on since this game started. It's niggas that still got biggest percentage of Sugar Hill gang. They dead. They still here. So if y'all don't know about this business game,
They don't know about the business.
find out what's going
That's
on.
what I think. I think they don't know about the business. What happens is, I could give you one better than French. French ain't right the hook.
I told somebody that. Y'all called them in just to say y'all already had
I told
them.
him to say we
I
had
told
the hook.
I think if the people would have knew that, then there's nothing you can.
But what happens is when the people write the hook, they the people who really deserve the publishing.
When you say it's a
Infrared.
performance, Roy.
Infrared,
Shout out to Inf.
Inf, my brother, he wrote the hook.
No doubt.
He got his publishing. He cashed $1 million checks. Okay, Infrared, yo, he was bugging. I was, yo, Infrared bought a Lamborghini. He was throwing $100 bills in the middle of Club Live. He thought that shit would never run out. But yo, Inf, I love you, man. Thank you. French didn't even write the hook. He came, he said it. Now, because the record is, I believe in everybody winning. That's just always been my theory. So, you know, I made sure he said 5. I'm going to go get the accurate number through my lawyer. But I believe it was 10. But I gave it to him because when he asked for the 10, that shit unforgettable. God is great for French Montana, because French Montana was a little cold before. All the Way Up. Keeping it real with you. All the Way Up rings off. And then he come with the glaciers of ice, the unforgettable. That shit was like,
Yeah, that shit was too hard.
unforget. Like, so when he told me, he said, yo, you know, I gave you the $1 million voice. I looked at him, I said, nah, this nigga gotta get he gotta get his publishing now, because this guy, he earned it. But usually,
Yeah,
you know, you want to say I take advantage. The guy we really gave the most of the publishing to was he wasn't French Montana, he's Infrared. And Inf caught his publishing.
Right.
Everybody who played on the show caught their publishing. But yo, all right, I told you about this. You didn't want to believe me, Kiss. Timothy Chalamet is the truth. It's the Golden Gloves where our sister. Golden Gloves. Golden Globes. Golden Globes. Tiana Taylor took that motherfucker. That boy Timothy Chalamet. That was the most, in that whole shit, was the most telling shit in the world. I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio ever lost an award. George Clooney, Leonardo DiCaprio, this nigga fried all of them. I know they were sitting in that chair. They learned something that day. They said, oh,
New sheriff.
it's a new sheriff in town. That young boy swept them. Same category with their face. They put 5 guys' faces. George Clooney, Leonardo, for sure Leonardo was with it. I watched that. When I seen that, I said, the politics have changed this year. Timmy Chalamet, they moved him up. He beat the biggest of the biggest of the biggest. Chalamet won the shit with all those guys. Everybody you ever thought was the greatest actor in the world, the Henry Hitchcock of all them niggas, he smoked all of them. Went up there, even said a bullshit speech.
Henry Hitchcock.
He went up there and said a bullshit thing. These Kardashian girls, and I ain't got no beef with them, I love them all, but they know. Your nephew, you put out an album, you hit it out the park.
Henry Hitchcock, Red.
Don't let the granddaughter of the Kardashians come get you in Yonkers, J1s. These women are meticulous. If you're winning at any, you could be the greatest surfer of all time that they said you break in the bank, a Kardashian is on your ass.
Ain't lying.
If you look at Timothy Chalamet with this girl, it don't even look the same. It's not, no, come on.
Changing his name
Come on.
every sentence.
I call myself the Forrest Gump of hip hop. Them bitches is the Forrest Gump of everything. Somebody going to the bank, they want in. They up in there. I'm sorry, Reggie Bush.
That ain't gonna fuck your
Reggie
life
Bush
up.
won the championship. He was the biggest nigga in the world, and he grabs the mother and the daughter. He grabs Kim Kardashian. We're going to Disneyland. Bro, they everywhere. That's Forrest Gump shit. Like Timothy Chalamet, God bless him. You think
I
that
don't know who that
motherfucker,
is.
that shit ain't premeditated, that girl sitting next to the new Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo.
And I got love for the Kardashians. But
It's
watch,
hard to tell after you.
watch the premeditation murder. This is premeditated, guys. I saw a fake, I think it's AI, Wimby walking on the beach with Khloe Kardashian. I do the flag.
That was AI.
Yo, it must have been. Don't say, oh shit. Yo, it might not be AI. You know the league is Wimby. OKC can't even beat him. The league, the next 10 years, is a guy called Wimby Young. In San Antonio, the whole team is phenomenal. And they
Who's
got a
Wimby
picture of
Yumba?
Chloe holding his hand on the
Wimby
beach.
Yumba.
Guess it was a five.
No, he signed 7 foot.
Bullshit, but we believe it. We believe
No, he
it.
said-
Because they did that to everybody else.
I don't believe it.
We believe it.
You believe
I actually believe less now. When I'm online, I gotta triple, quadruple check that shit.
everything's AI.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, you can't even like a pretty girl on AI. You can't look at that shit and really believe that's Rosa Lucinda. Because that's AI. Everything on there right now is AI. I don't know why niggas ain't winning fad cases. Give me a fad case, I'll be like, yo, y'all fake my voice with AI.
Prove it.
If y'all got the video, there's lawyers out here fake in real court. Jada Kiss came out the hotel with the girl, not Jada Kiss, but the John Witherspoon, and they making up AI showing them come out the fucking the hotel. The AI shit is out of control. Am I lying or not? Do you look at Instagram and you see a beautiful woman and you say to yourself, even women,
Ain't no way that
you
bitch
see a
that
guy
fine.
that's too good to be true, he better have some people around him. They better be eating
But nah,
buffalo
that is
wings
true,
at the
'cause
game,
them girl- I
watching
see
the
him
game.
in
You
New
better
York.
see some type of texture with him. Because if all his pictures is him by the wilderness, or him by on a motorcycle, or him this, that shit AI.
JoeandJadaShow.com. We got new merch. Fresh off the presses. Go get it. Man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with AI. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, like, if you meet a girl online, try to FaceTime her on the spot, or not even on the spot, or whenever you want to, or out of the blue, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just try to meet her with her respectfully in the park or regular places, and you'll be good. But a lot of shit AI, you don't know what's real and what ain't. But you can kind of tell some of it. I think some of the stuff supposed to say AI at the bottom, like
Bonds,
AI
He
generated.
sent the AI girl 61,000 in the DM. You know that, right? Google that. OnlyFans. They had an AI that he thought he was really talking to a girl. She gassed him. He sent the 61,000. Matt
I heard about that.
fucking Bonds, who's not an ugly motherfucker and got money and I like, what the fuck? AI's risky business right now. Am I lying?
It says a post in blogs claimed that Barnes was extorted between 23 and 24 by someone using AI deepfakes, around 61,000 to a woman known as Zoe. Barnes called the whole thing an internet lie, saying he did not get scammed by an AI model and is
So
not.
that was AI. See? That was AI.
He's saying he did.
His
too.
scam was an AI. It wasn't even true. They scammed the story.
Yo, I'll give you skin.
Yo, they scammed the story. He's saying that's not true.
He specifically called out blogs and social accounts for pushing the narrative without checking with him, telling people to stop believing.
It might have been
every damn
embarrassing.
lie.
You owe yourself a flag for that.
By the way, I'm using an AI tool to figure all this out, just so you know.
Let me explain something to you, right? People ask me all the time, and I want you to really fuck the funny shit, fuck the bugging out, fuck all that. I want you to dig deep. I really want you to concentrate on what I'm about to say. Because too many people come up to me every day. I don't care if I'm in the doctor's office, I'm anywhere, and they ask me about dealing with family members that passed away. Before my mother passed away, it was the biggest fear I ever had in my life. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought I might go schizophrenia. Like I thought I might just lose my marbles. You know, the moms gives you the biggest safety in the world. I don't give a fuck. I used to have the world against me. And I go to my mother's house and she ain't know why, and I sit at the end of the couch and she rubbed my feet. I mean, the world, it could be 50-cent beef on 10. This, I don't care. I go to my mother's house, she rubbed my feet.
This boy got those
And I
spoiled
feel like a
mamas.
kid again. The safety you lose
The mamas in
for
New York,
losing loved ones.
they treat their kids like babies
devastating.
forever.
But I'll tell you a quick story. One of my best friends got murdered in front of my building many, many years ago. Right? And so I live in a big project where everybody came outside. Like 500 people outside. Everybody's looking at the body on the floor. You know, about 5-6 hours later, the coroner comes, they take the body. They come and they wash off the blood. This is before they was doing shrines and shit. They wash off the blood off the floor. The second the crowd disperses and everybody's leaving, and the old man comes home, it's not his fault. The old man comes home from working all day, parks his station wagon right where the body was at, got out, went upstairs. What that taught me at such a young age was life moves on. No matter how depressed you are, no matter how stressed you are, no matter how you take it, you have to find a way to look towards the light. You're not doing nothing by making yourself feel terrible, sad, worse. Oh, I can't enjoy this meal. I can't love the day. You gotta look towards the peace, whatever makes you happy, because once you fall that way, it's too hard to dig out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying to you is that while you bullshitting thinking people care about somebody who died in your family, somebody's looking to take your job. Somebody's looking to catch you off point now. Now you ain't strong. With me, I ain't gonna lie, I promise you, I went into depression for 2 years straight. When my sister, my grandfather died around the same week or whatever. It was overwhelming for me. I couldn't deal with it. That's the first time in my life that niggas try to play with me. It's the first time in my life it was visible to people that knew me. This guy ain't all that. It ain't the same Fat Joe. He ain't the lion. You know, don't be scared of him. He lost it. He's washed up. He got fatter, 200 pounds more. This the shit that they were thinking. Because when you were off and you depressed and you walking around every day, they'll start playing with you. So all I can say to you is try to stay in the light and in the positive. You're not earning no type of equity or anything with being depressed and saying, oh, why this happened, this. I know we got emotions. We got to deal with it, but you got to move forward. I've been getting that. A friend of ours, his mom's is really sick, and it looks like really sick. And so I had to explain this shit to him. And, you know, every day people come up to me, yo, I know you had a horrible year. You lost your mother, your father, your brother. How you deal with it? I don't know how I deal with it, but I know that I stay in the light. Because I was depressed for 2 years. Fuck money. They was playing with me. You know, I've been depressed to the point where, you know, I got mad if people were happy. I'm sitting there, somebody laughed at a movie or something. I used to be mad, like, yo, why they laughing? You wake up in the morning, instead of enjoying the sunny day, like right now we call each other, we like, yo, God is great, blessed day. I used to wake up on the sunniest day and be like, yo, fuck this day, this shit ain't, you know. So it's like, listen, guys, it's a real thing when you lose parents, you lose siblings, you lose best friend, families, but you have to try to stay positive because life will move on. And Rich, a really good friend of ours, his mom's, you know, she got the cancer to where they can't get it out. So we don't talk about politics, but we either are oblivious to life if we don't at least mention what's going on with ICE. Each his own bottle, 1800. What they do? The difference is, right?
What did the ICE do?
The difference is
He let each on 18 move on.
No.
We're gonna talk about it.
they killed the woman.
I,
I
They
heard
killed the
about that
woman.
I'm
though.
not laughing at that. I'm
No,
laughing at you.
because you don't know what's going on.
I don't know where we.
The country's in a very delicate state. Even somebody who I think pushed Trump to be president, somebody who really has a Joe Rogan got the biggest following in the world, right? They actually said that when Joe Rogan co-signed Trump, he got all the middle-aged men in America. His word did this. He tilted the scale of justice. They ran out there after he did that. Kamala did not want to do Joe Rogan. She fucked up. She didn't want to touch the third rail. Trump went in there and touched the third rail, got him elected. Joe Rogan says this shit is like Gestapo, like Hitler. What's going on out here? They're out here running in houses with the biggest guns you ever seen in your life, like Tony Montana guns, to pull out an immigrant that works hard. He's the Uber driver, he's this, he's that. They said they were gonna get the criminals out. Hey, get the criminals out. Get the rapists out. Get the drug dealers. Fucked up, send them back to wherever you're gonna send them. But you really going to schools, grabbing mothers that are dropping their kids off at school. That's what the whole uproar is about. Now, they shot another person last night in Minnesota.
Damn.
So I'm watching the mayor of Minnesota talking about, yo,
Yeah, I
I
did
got
hear about that in
the
Minnesota.
police.
I watched the news
Mayor
yesterday.
of Minnesota does not want
I
ICE.
watched Martin Luther King
Trump just
in
tripled
Atlanta
up.
all day on my.
Send 1,000
Yeah,
more
bro.
out there. They killed the lady there, they shot another guy. They're antagonizing the people to flip. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. And guess what? That's not black and brown people in the middle of that street, the low zero going up against ICE. Those are all white people. I've never seen white people. This ain't George Floyd. This white people fighting ICE and the police. Guys like James is in front line talking about fuck ICE. This America is in a scary, scary place. Where the mayor said, I got my cops. He said, I have 600 police. And they're fighting ICE. You ever seen some shit like this?
The mayor said straight up.
The
Get
mayor
fuck
said,
out of Minneapolis.
well, I got one better for you. Yeah, he said, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. Forget that. You know what he said last night? We have 600 police, Minnesota police, fighting ICE in the street. What the fuck does that mean?
Damn.
America's fighting America? The police is fighting the
Police?
Fed office? Like, what the fuck is... Okay, guys,
Man.
get that on the way home. It's a scary time in America.
He's calling this new wave of retaliation by Trump. My 600 against your federal
2,000.
army. Yeah.
And they just straight going up to people, spraying them with pepper spray in their face. They running in dudes out. They don't need a warrant. They got masks on. They don't
Yeah.
need a warrant. I don't give a fuck what you say to them. Actually, Trump and J.D. Vance said they got immunity for whatever they do.
ICE.
They can kill whoever they want to kill.
ICE.
We gotta know some niggas that work for ICE. They got the mask on. We don't know who they are.
ICE agents usually do not have the kind of warrant that lets them force their way into a home. They mostly use internal administrative warrants that are not signed by a judge.
They going to schools and churches pulling out people. They're going to people's house. The Uber driver, they went in the Uber drivers. He's from like not Nigeria, Liberia or something. They dragged him. He has guns. I'm scared of those guns. They don't got regular guns. These guys got rocket launchers in the air running up in that crib. Should have went to Dr. Rock. I heard that snap.
That's from doing some weights.
I'm gonna tell you about them weights. Everybody I know doing weights got back problems. Back
Heavy.
surgery.
Lightweight, my brother. Lightweights counts.
We know 4 people who got back surgery this month. Ruben Diaz Jr., Slow, my man Jeff Aronson, my partner with Rewinded. I can tell you 4 guys who is, what's the decent way to say it so I don't get a flag?
Pretty good shape.
Pretty good shape They just got 4 back surgeries.
I can tell you one, you ain't me. I ain't getting back surgery.
Well, you better not. You're not getting back surgery?
Nothing wrong with my back.
You get that on the way home. We'll end it with this. Because, you know, on a lighter note, what do you think is one of the biggest breakups in hip hop history that if they wouldn't have broke up, it would have been the most successful shit?
First, the Fat Boys break up.
Did the Fat Boys break up or that was just a bar? The Fat Boy Buffy and them, they broke up? That's news to me. No, that's the bar.
Yeah, but
And then who else? The Fugees break up?
yeah, but they got back somewhat.
Bros is doing
Niggas,
60,000
niggas,
years. You want me to say mine?
yeah, rest
Shout out
in peace.
John Forte. I had songs with him. He was a good brother.
Rest in peace.
Rough life. Rough life. John Forte, Fugees. You want me to give you mine? Because mine's premeditated. I might as well say. I feel like the worst breakup in hip hop history. They could have ran it up. Legend is 50 Cent again. That right there was the new emergence of Snoop and Dre. The records they made, the shit they made was so classic. Listen, I wasn't getting along with 50 at the time, and I knew that shit wasn't. I guess he'll say all money ain't good money, right? Because they was on fire. What if Game and 50 would have stood together? We would have had crazy classic albums. Who you think?
All in all.
Oh man, this guy. Fuck, that's how you want the fucking. He want the motherfucker with the funny face who lost to Timmy Chalamet on the show. They tell him, yo, Kiss, who do you want on the show? John Witherspoon III, Elliot Splitzer. This.
I feel like Banks with 50. I wish Banks was still with 50. I feel like he got slighted. Banks is done nothing.
By the way, guys, Merry Christmas. It took long to get here. Shout out to Mike the Jeweler. Here's your Christmas gift,
Ain't
brother.
lying about Banks on.
Elizabeth! I'm coming, my brother!
Yo, here's your Christmas gift. You see that shit, bro? You see that shit? They say Fat Joe don't take care of his people. Look at this shit.
Definitely did.
Oh, open Z box. Perhaps something for the nose. Perhaps something for the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Mike the Jeweler, 145th and Broadway, right? He charged me a lot. I don't know why I'm plugging him up like that.
Oh, Joe and Jada, y'all see that?
That ain't live, Doc. That ain't that live. This ain't that. It's cracking gifts, motherfuckers. Oh, yo, K, you see that shit? K got up, you see that shit, Icy? You can't even see your face on that shit right there. That shit got so much. Is it nice? It's nice.
Beautiful, I think.
Thank you, brother. Biggest show in the game, man. Go fuck yourselves if you don't like it.
This ain't that, that ain't this.
It's cracking
Bitch,
gifts.
you son of a...
Bitch.
Yeah, boy, do that thing, man. Shout out to Crack and Kiss, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. That was a good one, as usual. You know, breaking it down. You know, speaking the real, speaking their mind, telling the truth, and schooling the youth, man. That's all what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe.